Stop attacking President Muhammadu Buhari. Southeast governors beg Father Mbaka. The Southeast Governors Forum has appealed to the spiritual leader of Adoration Ministry, Father Ejike Camillus Mbaka, over his criticism of the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration. The chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, David Umahi, alongside the governor of Enugu State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, made the plea at the annual Thanksgiving and Bazaar of the ministry last Sunday. Umahi, who made a donation of 30 million, 200 yams and 100 bags of rice, told Mbaka that the governors, Ohanes Indigo and other prominent people in the zone were making efforts for the release of the incarcerated leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from detention as soon as possible. He added that President Muhammadu Buhari was working hard to ensure that poverty reduced in the country. Ooh, just imagine this. Anyways, they said a child that does not know how to defend his father and mother, or should I rather say a child that does not know how to defend his parents, must be a bastard. So that is the case of David Umahi. Just imagine him defending Buhari. Anyways, we all know what is really happening in this country, and we don't need a soothsayer or anybody to come and tell us what is happening, because we ourselves already knows what is happening. So how can you tell us that the president is working towards eradicating poverty in the country and people are dying of hunger on a daily basis? Do you know how many people who can't even afford a day square meal in Nigeria since Buhari got into power? And you are telling us that he's doing everything possible. Let me laugh in Swahili. These people are indeed really, really very, very funny. Just imagine Umahi. There is no time Umahi ever is to amaze me, because he's very, very fond of defending the president. He's very good at it. That is why Wike always like mocking him whenever he hears Umahi speak. Just imagine what he's saying. This man is indeed a big fool. Just how can someone as old as Umahi not be using his brains for once? Or is it that the presidential ambition has blinded his eyes and has also blocked his brains from functioning? Because I don't get where this man is coming from at all. Well, una don't come again, no. No amount of money will silence him, but he collected it. Compromise father. Wow, you are so funny. If person give you free money, you no go collect. Collecting free money now waiting everybody like to do, because even me myself, look at who is talking. Will you tell me how many times you have collected money, 2,000 naira or 5,000 naira from polling unit, and you never voted for the people who gave you the money? So how can you say that kind of rubbish? How can you give me free money and expect me not to collect it? As in for what? After all, the money they gave to him does not belong to him. It is our money, our hard-earned money. So him giving him the money, if the father had not collected the money, I would have sweared for him myself. Just imagine. Do you know how many families that money can actually feed? And you are here saying the father collected the money. He's a compromised father. Look at you. You don't know what you're saying. Well, it's a lie. He didn't collect anything. They are all framed up just like the way they frame MNK, okay? If he collected it, he did not collect it, so that one is none of my business. But if the father did not collect that money actually, then I will say the father is a gullible one. He's not as smart and wise as I think he is. Well, let's see how you people will succeed. Well, story for the gods. Una wants to use bribe to silence him. These Southeast governors, you people didn't have any good intention over the region, because if you do, you wouldn't be giving money to someone who will say the truth. Well, give Mbaka a Ghana must go. He will dance to your tune, okay? For your mind, had it been he wanted to collect money, he would have done that a long time ago, back in 2015. Mbaka, so you leave them in your altar and they stand there saying lies. Does not really matter. God knows who is lying, and the God of the altar will judge them accordingly. Altar doesn't belong to Mbaka, it belongs to the Christian of God. Oh, tell them, oh. Now, wow. Make we sit down, they look as it go all happen. Betrayers everywhere. Nobody is betraying who. The day he stops saying what God directs, that day the adoration ministry will die naturally. No two ways about it. Well, useless governors, shame on you all. Just imagine. He's simply doing what saboteur Southwest governors are supposed to be doing. You governors don't see what wrongs you are doing. The entire Southern governors met in Asaba to form a forum to discuss issues affecting the entire South. 3 months later, Enugu State Governor hosted. Apart from him, none came from the Southeast. You sabotage the meeting meant for a way forward. You now want Fadambaka to remain silent. Remember all Northern governors regularly and no sabotage among them. When he was promoting Biafra or when he was promoting Bihari, then there was no problem. Now that he is criticizing him, there shouldn't be any problem as well. Abi, yeah, governors, do you think you could decide everybody with all this your corrupt and lies? Keep quiet, we know you all. Okay, new recruits, David Umahi talking to old recruits Fadambaka who recently resigned. Okay, what? When has the governor asked Buhari to stop his arm from slaughtering innocent armless Igbo youths? This set of people irritates me. Why appeal to him to stop criticizing anybody? He is free to criticize anybody that has become his obsession. Unfortunately, does Buhari bother about him? Okay, lie story yesterday. Woman here Ogwahi was in adoration. Okay, I hear you. You people have to hasten all before 4th of November. Indiara that call themselves Igbo governors and leaders. Please, Mbaka, this time again, be careful. They want to get you again against Igbo IPOPs. That money you receive is Buhari that sent them to support. It sent them. You supported them before they won. Now they use you again. Please, Papa, don't agree. Okay, Southeast leaders and politicians are the problem of that region. So you want Father Mbaka to keep smiling and clapping for Buhari, so you think everybody will sell their soul for the money. Well, this is why people believe the Igbos can do anything to get money. He has control over his platform. Leave him alone. Okay, useless. I have been watching and listening to the back of my television radio. Otherwise, when his truths and prophecies become an attack, these Southeast politicians, you people has a lot of skeletons in your cupboard. But now do not worry, okay? Because your fear will soon be gone, okay? It does not really matter. Let them continue with what they are doing and let's see how far they go. Do they really think they can use that the corrupt money to buy Mbaka? I don't think so. Governor Mbaka, Father Mbaka should be wiser than this. I don't really think that he will do that, but him collecting that money is a good step, if you ask me, because that money will go a long way for the poor people who doesn't have food in his ministry. He can actually give them that money to start up something or even take care of their families. Well, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.